And Paul one left banks the rookie. What a smart move. I really didn't consider that. What he's doing is he's basically just gonna kite that bandit along and just keep stressing him repeatedly over and over again, trying to keep him out of the fight. So yeah, he 3 right banks this B-wing, knowing he's not going to get an action anyway from going over, basically hoping to get a jam up here. He's probably going to get it on this guy. Yep. Good move. Man. That's why he's a world champion, folks. Now, Jake, what do you do here? Gonna barrel roll left just to get away from Dutch. And then he's just gonna go ahead and throw a boost in there for the sake of it. You're not out of it yet if you're Mu0n. What he needs here, if he can get an ion shot on that B-wing, that will be huge. Because he's going to go one forward, and he wouldn't be able to barrel roll. He'd probably just bump that Tala, actually, and then he can probably get out of his arc with Dutch. And then, really, this close, he could probably just, I don't know if he could walk him off the board entirely, and he got him there. So that's an ion, and that is big. Because now he is stressed too. Oh, I forgot about that. So that's big. That's very big. Now you gotta start putting some hits into these guys, though. And one hit, yeah, one evade. Not that. That won't do it. Got a range one here, though. This has got to be good for something. Only one again. And it gets through, though. It's 2 shields on that B-wing. Now he's got one more here. This T4. Everyone comes out to see Paul Heaver. 12 motherfucking spectators. I was really thinking it over. I didn't see what the range was, but I think Rookie's range 1 and B-Wings is range 2. And like I said, if anyone disagrees, post your reasoning behind it. It would really take some statistical analysis to really break this down, but I think you just got to go with the Rookie here. It's a whole extra attack dice. I know some guys will disagree, but I think it's a mistake to just go with a B-Wing there instead. One hit. That's the dice you need if you're Mu0n. There you go. Take that. B1 going at T3. 4 on 2. Ooh. Gotta get a dodge here. Don't want to... Oh, that hurts. Gotta take a crit now. Pray it's not direct. Oh my god, that is so brutal. That is really brutal because that Tala had terrific positioning. It was so well suited to hit Pharrell on that flank there and probably be unmolested for at least one more turn. That is really bad. And now this bandit is basically at the point where it's not going to be distressed for the rest of the game. And it doesn't take any damage there, so that's nice. So now if you're Mu0n, you've really got to play real crafty here. What to do with that B-Wing? Let's take a gain with the Y-Wing's dial. I don't play with it a whole lot. So it's got a 3 right turn for red and a 4 straight and K for red. Yeah, what do you do here? You know it's going forward. It is... I don't think it's going to bump, but it doesn't really matter. It's just going to be like right about there. Yeah, right about there. Is that gonna bump? No. Be close, but I don't think it will. So, do you just do a 1 right bank with Dutch? That would be a bit of a gamble. 2 right turn? Because actually, yeah, I mean, there's 1 turn, there's 2 turns. 3 turns. But now you're in... This is what happens... This problem you face is all these control lists. Is... Can you afford to just let Dutch just eye on this guy off the board? Because he's going to be able to kill him in 3 or 4 turns. But... You also are outgunned at this point. And all you have left are 3 headhunters going against 2 near full health rookie and bandit pilots, and then a decked out Jake. Keep in mind, Jake still has those proton rockets, and I'm thinking Paul's going to get a chance to get him off here, because you know this guy basically has to 2 left turn. He could 2 left bank, but I don't think he will. There's really no point at this point with 2 stresses. 2 left turn is going to put him right about here. A 2 right bank puts Pharrell right there. Then he can just focus, target lock, and tee off on that bandit. with a huge 5 dice attack. So let's see what we got. One left bang, that was expected. This bandit might be able to dodge that rookie's arc. That would be pretty big if he can. A 2 right turn. Interesting. I think he's doing that to try to give this B-wing some cover. He doesn't want to let him get walked off the board. So he's basically bringing this guy in and say, if you want to waste your time trying to kill this guy, you're gonna eat it from his little buddy. So he bumps. So that's nice from Mu0n. Yeah, just nudge him back a little bit. No big deal. And that doesn't bump either. So yeah. It would take 3 more turns of ionizing that B-wing to get him off the board. That's a 3 left turn. Good move. I think you had to at least 2 left or 3 left turn there. There really was no point in just 2 banking. Ooh. And that's going to get a nice shot on that rookie there. And T1 is now... He has now set up a real nice firing gallery here to shoot at Jake. Or at least that rookie. And I think Jake's going to 2 bank. So now the question is... And Dutch 2 right turns. What a move. Look at that. He's going to eat it in the face from that B-wing. But still... Was that a 2 right turn? What's going on here? That looks really close. Is that where he was? That had to have bumped, right? I don't think that could have fit. What's going on? That was a 2 right turn. Wow. What a move. Huh. That looks really small to me, but I guess it was. So now, yeah. He is right in the face of that B-wing. But I think he's fine with that, because he's probably only going to take 2 shields. And Dutch is at least going to be able to kill this guy. And keep this other one occupied. While these 3 headhunters can try to make up the difference. Which I think they have a decent shot at doing. The only thing is, if Jake does 2 right bank, I think that's going to be range 1. It's going to be close. And if he can focus, I mean, and even if it's not, he can just focus then boost. And then he's going to get a focus target locked 5 dice attack on this bandit, which is going to have a very good chance of killing it. Would have been interesting if... Yeah, I think I would have just checked to see if Dutch could have 1 right, 1 left banked out of there. If you're Mu0n. Like, why not? Might as well. You probably can, but maybe Mu0n's played so much he knows there's no way it can. So, but I would have just checked it just to see. It would have been close. And a 2 right bank. I think he got a focus boost here. And then lock that. Either the headhunter or the Tala. I would say the headhunter because I think you have a better chance of killing.